Cleveland, Ohio. Francisco Lindor was asked if he was going to celebrate Saturday night by pouring a bottle of champagne over his head if the Indians clinched the AL Central. Champagne at home, said Lindor, following an 84 win following an 84 win over Kansas City on Saturday afternoon. Lindor wasn't sold on dumping a bottle of bubbly over his head in his living room, but he added, "I might pour a bottle of water over my head." Well, Lindor can start pouring. After the Indians lowered the magic number to 1 by beating the Royals at Progressive Field, they became AL Central champions for the second straight years when Toronto beat the Twins 72 Saturday night at Target Field. For so long this season, the Indians seemed lost in the win-3-lose-2 mode. Each time they threatened to pull away from a division occupied by rebuilding teams, they came back to the pack. Sometimes it was injuries, sometimes it was just poor play. But what pushed them to the front of the line this year was the same thing that did last year: a winning streak of impressive scope. Last year they set the franchise record with a 14-game winning streak from June 17 through July 1. It gave them a 7-game lead in the Central, and they never looked back until reaching Game 7 of the World Series. The Indians topped themselves this year with an all-record 22-game winning streak. It started on August 24 and didn't end until Friday night in a 43 loss to the Royals. Baseball's longest winning streak in 100 years transformed the Indians from a 6,956 team that scouts said should be playing a lot better to a 9,156 team that had scouts saying, "Show me a weakness." Lindor was in the eye of the streak. He hit .360 31 for 86 with 9 homers and 20 RBI. The streak ended on Friday, but that barely slowed Lindor. In Saturday's win, he went 3 for 4 with a double and 2 RBI. The switch-hitting shortstop is batting .383 36 for 94 since August 24, the birth of the streak. In his last 10 games, he has at least one extra base hit in every game. Not only is it a franchise record, it is the longest streak by a big league shortstop since 1913. When asked if he was going to watch the Toronto Twins game, Lindor said, "I'm going to watch the Canelo fight and eat pizza." Saul Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin were scheduled to fight for the middleweight championship on Saturday night in Las Vegas. Lindor said he was pulling for Alvarez. Second baseman Jose Ramirez didn't play Saturday because of a sore left hamstring. Manager Terry Francona said he might hold Ramirez out of Sunday's game as well. "Yeah, I'm going to watch the game," said Ramirez. "I'm going to watch it on the TV in my house. If the Twins lose and we win, I'll celebrate a little bit. If we clinch, it's a good thing for us and we'll keep moving ahead." More fireworks over LF Wall at Progressive Field following Tribe clinch. Pic.twitter.com's 20K5 Nuge Paul Hoynes at Hoynesy. September 17, 2017. Indians players may have celebrated away from Progressive Field on Saturday night, but any organized celebration was scheduled for Sunday. Asked if he put a curfew on his players for Saturday night, Francona said, "Bleep no. They'll be fine." Chris Antonetti, president of baseball operations and GM Mike Cherniff, are scheduled to talk to reporters on Sunday morning. Win or lose, the champagne will flow after Sunday's game against the Royals. But after the final out of the Twister-Onto game, fireworks exploded beyond the outfield wall of Progressive Field for several minutes. "Somebody, somewhere was happy the Tribe clinched." Francona said he didn't even know if he'd watched the Twister-Onto game. "I might fall asleep," he said. "I didn't know they lost Friday night. Everybody was talking about that the magic number was 2. And I kept thinking, why is everybody saying 2? I thought they won last night. So, I won't be paying as much attention as you might think. I got to pack and then we got a big game tomorrow. That's kind of more what I care about." This is Francona's 5th year as the Tribe's manager. Twice he has been named AL Manager of the Year since taking the job. Physically, this was his most challenged season as he underwent a heart procedure in July. It prevented him from managing the AL All-Star team in Miami, but he rejoined the team at the start of the second half and has been in the dugout for every game since. The Indians won the AL Central last year with a 9,467 record. They're 9,257 this year. It marks the 5th straight winning season and 3rd trip to the postseason under Francona. The Tribe has been a different team since the All-Star break. They own the best record in the big leagues at 4,517, despite starting the second half with a 15 West Coast trip against Oakland and the Giants, which dropped their lead in the division to a half game. They responded by going on a 9-game winning streak and have been winning ever since.